Greetings and welcome back to the Galley of the Sun. So hopefully you have seen our goat birria tacos episode. It came out absolutely phenomenal, but it's not every day you got a goat. So a lot of times we make birria tacos with short ribs. I've never had leftover birria tacos before because it's so damn good. But then I saw something on TikTok. Somebody had made some birria lasagna. So when we made these birria tacos on Sunday, I was serving about 6 people. I made 10 pounds worth. That way I knew I was going to have leftovers so I could make this birria lasagna. I've done a lot of prep already. What I've done is shredded up some Oaxaca cheese and some Queso Fresco cheese. I've also chopped up a hell of a lot of cilantro. That's for you, Stefan. It's got to be a vegetable in here. And we're going to get ready to make our noodles over the stove. What I have done is taken my tortillas. I have some street taco size white corn tortillas. Figured out that it takes 6 of them to make a layer here. So I've got 18 of those over there. Let's make our noodles. All right, let's get to making our noodles. What we're going to do here is take a little handful of our Oaxaca cheese, put that down in our cast iron skillet that's on medium heat. We're going to take one of our 18 tortillas. We're going to dip that into the consomme. Now, it's best if you just get the oil because we want this to crisp up a little bit. Then that goes right on top of that cheese and we're going to push down a little bit. And then we're going to wonder, Self, why the hell didn't you bring a spatula over here? What am I going to do, scoop my hand in there? It's dumb. All right, after a few minutes there, get that underneath the cheese, get that scooped up, and we'll crisp up the backside of that. Because everybody needs their backside crisped up a little bit. So this process is about 90 seconds per side or so. Play it by ear. It's going to be hard to burn it with that soaked in that oil from the consomme. I'm sure it's possible. We're not going to do it. All right, we set that aside and we work on the next one. We're doing 18 of these. So I'm going to spare you because the other 17 is going to be the same way. I'm probably going to get better, but you need to see the raw part of it. All right. All right, so all of the noodles are cooked. Let's put this thing together. So, get our baking dish. First thing we're going to do is put down a little layer of the consomme. Get that spread out so our noodles don't stick to the bottom. Set that aside and we'll get a layer of noodles down. I'm going to go cheese up. I don't think it matters if it's cheese up or cheese down. Now about half of this leftover birria meat. Like I said, the only way you're going to have leftover birria meat is if you have this in mind when you start making birria and you make twice as much as you possibly need, because this stuff is incredible. So we'll get that spread out evenly. All right, we're good. Now we're going to hit that with a layer of the Queso Fresco. And then I ran out of Oaxaca cheese. I didn't realize how much it's going to take to make 18 noodles. So I have a Mexican cheese blend here. We're going to go over it with that. And then if you've had a birria taco, it's incredible and it's simple. It's got the tortilla that's dipped in the consomme, and then it's got the meat, and then it's got some cheese. And it can be any kind of white cheese. Monty Jack is what I normally use, or Oaxaca, or Queso Fresco. And then has a little bit of cilantro for freshness. So now we're going to throw down a layer of cilantro. All right, now we're going to repeat. Oh, we almost screwed up. We're going to put a layer of, well, not a layer, we're going to get some consomme in there because the flavors in that, all of those dried chilies, the recipe that I used had cinnamon and cloves and allspice and out of this world. You don't want to waste that consomme, and that's why I kept every bit of it. Now we repeat. The noodles, the last half of the birria, half of what I have left of the Queso Fresco, because we got one more layer to go. So right about there. Half of the Mexican cheese blend I have left. Layer of cilantro. And our last layer of noodles. And then it's all about the cheese. The last of the Queso Fresco. Now all of this is cooked. So all I'm doing when I throw this in the oven is getting that cheese melted and getting all those flavors to meld together. So, I'm gonna get that Mexican cheese on there. We're gonna top it with a little bit of the cilantro, and then we're gonna cover it with foil. We're gonna cook it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't do it at Celsius, because it'll just be a burnt crisp. Then we're gonna take the foil off, let it go another 10 minutes, brown that cheese up a little bit, and it's gonna be Birria Lasagna time. Okay, into the oven, and then we got a little bit of other things to do. So here's the truth of the matter. Man cannot live on Birria Lasagna alone, right? And when that comes out of the oven, it is gonna be molten hot. So we're gonna want it to sit 10 minutes or so it doesn't melt our face. And that oven's still gonna be hot. And we need something else to eat. So I've done a short on it, but it goes perfect with this, so we're gonna make it again. We're gonna make some smoky, cheesy garlic bread. Got a loaf here. Let's get it cut up. So get that cut in half. Now we're waiting the smoky cheesy part. Right now, my smoker is at 225 degrees with mesquite pellets. In there is a block of cream cheese. We're gonna do something with that in a little bit. All right, so my cream cheese has been on the smoker with that mesquite pellets for about 30 minutes or so. Let's make us some incredible garlic bread. So, gonna throw in a little bit of Dijon mustard. We're going to hit it with a little bit of Kewpie mayo, a little bit of salt and pepper, an obscene amount of garlic. Hell, we'll make it look pretty and go with the Birria Lasagna. We'll throw some cilantro in there. We'll do that. We can do it. And then some Monty Jack cheese. I usually like to use Trader Joe's unexpected cheddar, but I don't have any right now. So we'll throw some Monty Jack in there. We're gonna get all that mixed up and get that spread on that bread. Oh, we need some magic cheese. Our mixture of Romano, Asiago, Parmesan, and Mistra. Get a good amount of that in there. We'll get all that mixed up, spread on that bread. All mixed up, onto the bread. So as soon as that lasagna's done, while it is sitting here, cooling from its molten state, we'll chuck this bread in there. It's gonna be delicious. We'll see you then. All right, so it is done. We got our cheesy garlic bread. I am lucky enough to have a former shipmate here today to give this a try. So, Chris, do the honors, please. Hey, if you do like what you saw today, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave us a comment. All right.
All right, what am I gonna... That's really good.
All right, there we go. So definitely give this a try. Make some birria tacos, make a lot extra, give it a try. What, hon?
Try the bread.
Oh,
Try the bread. Oh, yeah.
Done the bread before.
he needs to try the bread.
He hasn't tried the bread.
True. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna make this good.
There you go.
Good.
So thank you so much for joining us today. Until next time, fair winds and following seas.